So I'm back into the video, and today's video I'm gonna go over this anime basically because I decided this anime needs to get some recognition it deserves. So I'm pretty sure y'all been watching anime the whole last year, and you can let me know what you've been watching, of course, in the comments. But I will say I have consumed a lot of anime last year, and of course a lot stood out to me, and of course I made videos about that in the future. But this one, I had to say, I was like, man, this is one of the new animes that took me by surprise and blew my expectation of how great this story is and how great the show is. Now I'm going to say now my favorite animes that I consumed was new animes that I watched last year was Tokyo Revengers and Mushoku Tensei. Now you already know how I feel about Tokyo Revengers. I got a long video coming soon about the next season. But yeah, stay tuned for that. And but Mushoku Tensei season 1 was quite literally amazing. From the first core to the second core, and of course I'll get into it in a minute. But before I do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I got more videos on the way. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, let's go. Oh, whoa, whoa. So Mushoku Tensei is basically an isekai. It's one of the new isekais in 2021, and it follows the same plot of a guy dying and being reincarnated to this other world. However, the story of why he died and how his past life was damn, was that kind of depressing. I would say, now I know some isekais are also depressing, but this one, it felt realistic and it felt sad. And before I continue, I would say I'm not going to include major spoilers because I want y'all to watch it yourselves, but I will talk about a few minor spoilers of why it's so great and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, anyways, back to the guy. His past life, the main character's name is Rudius, and in his past life he was a fat, antisocial guy, and he was teased and bullied a lot, and then this basically caused him to have severe anxiety, and he could not leave his house. He just stayed there and just played video games, and his life, he was legit afraid to go outside. So that was his past life, and I kind of forgot how he died actually. I'm gonna be honest, but I know he was sent to the other world, and then as soon as you see this episode 1, you see him being born as a newborn baby into this family in this isekai world, and automatically you think like, wow, this is very wholesome, and then that's how it was. The first few episodes were like very slice of lifey. Of course there's a magic system in the new world, and he learns it at literally 2 years old, 3 years old, because he's a gifted child. And then they go over this, they basically go over his new dad, his new mom, and his maid, and they go over all the relationships in the first episodes, and it's very slice of life, man, and it's really nice to watch and cozy to watch. So yeah, we get to know his mom, and his mom is very nice and very playful, and also doesn't take no shit from his dad sometimes when he messes up, stuff like that. And then his dad is his trainer, and then it's like this, his dad is like this high and mighty guy who also is human too and makes mistakes. And then his maid is of course a nice waifu maid. And then so things happen such as well, like I said, minus spoiler, that the maid cheats with his with the husband, and then they have a whole family situation about that. And then so basically it's literally like those type of situations that are literally expressed in the anime, like realistic stuff. And then they go over there and things get hard sometimes, and basically it's like, damn, this is like very real and emotional. And then so things like that happen, so which I suggest you watch that to see what happens after that. And yeah, and then also get to know more of the characters in the world, like such as one of his first friends, or I think his master. I forgot which one was first, but his master Roxy comes in the show and teaches him Rudy is how to enhance his magic, because of course. And then she even admits that he was better than her, a trained master. And then it go over stuff like that too, and then we meet other characters. And where this show has one of the greatest aspects is literally the cast. The cast is over 15 plus 20 characters, and they all are great because they all take their time and go over the characters, such as Sylphie, one of my favorite characters, and she is really his first friend, and he helps her a lot because she gets teased too, and of course Rudy's went through that in his past life. So of course when she gets teased, he has to help her out and basically encourage her to be the best version of herself. And that's why he teaches her magic, and then she learns it, and then their relationship just blossoms. And they get to this funny ass scene, which is another thing about the show. It has funny off the wall moments, because one of Rudy's I guess bad traits is that he is kind of a pervert, literally a pervert, because I guess in his past life. But damn, he is a pervert, such as he'll sniff and save a pair of Roxy, his master, panties, or underwear, and that's he undressed oh my god, I don't get demonetized, but he undressed Sylvie, and then because he thinking that Sylvie is a boy when in fact it turns out she was a girl, and then he found out when he undressed her, and that was like, oh my god. Yeah, this show is crazy, man. I'm telling you, y'all gonna have like a great time watching it. And then you go from this adorable show, like it's life stuff, meet different characters. And then like later on he meets Aries, who's just a goat as well. Aries is one of the like girls that have one of the best developments in the show. And then yeah, he meets characters like that, and then when you get to one of the turning points, like turning point 1 for example, everything changes. Like it's like like your heart kind of aches, because it's like everything from that point, like, well, of course that's what it's called, turning point, changes the whole aspect and tone of the show. Like it's like almost a different show, and everything changes. And oh my god. And I also think that's one of the great things about the show as well. Like it takes time with the characters, and once you get to know them, and then like the certain turning points happen, and then you like, holy, it feel like an actual like real event that happened in the real world. But I'm telling you, this show is great, and I like how they took the time and make sure that watchers and viewers feel that. And the reason I say this is like a great isekai and one of a kind, because most isekais don't do that. Of course, it's like they get born into a new world, and then most of the other characters are harems and waifu material, and they just have to be the high mighty guy, and just basically stand out and help the waifus and be the best guy in the whole show. Some of them are missing the comedic value, some do it perfectly, some are missing the emotional value, some are missing the action, all that type of stuff. But this show has everything. The action scenes are well as beautiful animated. Like it takes time to show like every aspect of the show. And then even the action, like the camera movements, I feel like you're watching the action sequence, like a Demon Slayer type feel to it, and then go from that to like this emotional scene where the character, you find out more about the character, like illness and stuff like that, and it really hits hard. And yeah, this show has everything, and the reason I say it deserves Anime of the Year, because man, once you watch it, you're gonna be like mesmerized and how great, like especially the second half. I would say like, I say both the first half and second half are really great, but like once you get to the turning points, you're gonna see how things can go like left real quick, and then how it's gonna have like an effect on you as well. And the ending is also great for this season. And by the way, it's only one season, by the way, if you don't know. The ending of the show is also great, and then and light novels are also pretty good from what I've heard, like really, really good. So yeah. But speaking of Anime of the Year, well, I'm pretty sure y'all saw the Crunchyroll Awards, and they kind of got snubbed like that, because ReZero is also another great isekai, and it's probably on the same level. I'm saying it's definitely Mushoku Tensei is definitely on the same level as ReZero of how great it is, and yeah, both shows got snubbed from the Crunchyroll because just why not? While meanwhile, other shows, I'm not gonna get to it, but I'm glad Attack on Titan won Anime of the Year, and also, Jujutsu Kaisen got some awards too, which is pretty great, like Best Girl and Best Action. That makes sense. But yeah, mini rant right there. But yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, if you want to look for a great new 2021 anime, that is it, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. And if you're a big fan of isekai, you're gonna see why this is one of the greatest isekais ever. The show is literally amazing, from the characters, from even the OST of how calm the music is throughout the show, and even the ending is like, oh man, that's a beautiful song for the ending. And yeah, the action sequence, the different characters you meet, and their like stories as well. The development throughout the show is crazy as well, and it feels like a journey of like all slice of life, adventure anime, action anime. Yeah, it has all that, man. So I hope you check it out. And this is my favorite anime of 2021. As long as Tokyo Revengers. Sorry, I love that show too. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you want me going more in depth with this one, like all like a deep analysis with all the characters, let me know. Like the video and comment down below. So that being said, catching this video. Bye. Whoa, whoa, whoa.